Hi everyone, welcome to your latest Planning Outlook updated on Friday evening the 19th of June. Now, after a rather slow-moving, stagnant weather pattern through the past week or so, things are getting on the move as southwesterly winds strengthen and weather systems come back in from the Atlantic. That, though, brings some spells of wind and rain over the next few days, but indications are favouring higher pressure starting to build then through the middle of the upcoming week. This is the sequence in the short term then. It's the low pressure system which lies just to the west of us on Saturday that will start to make some progress in. The wind from the south-southeast ahead of that will strengthen and a front will bring some heavy rainfall by Saturday night to most areas. That's sweeping eastwards through the overnight hours and then leaving us basically in a showery southwesterly flow through Sunday daytime. There's further areas of low pressure and fronts though that are moving in as we go into the start of the new week. High pressure is going to lie to the southeast of Britain, but some further spells of heavy rain will come in on a southwesterly to affect many of the western mountains with some heavy falls at times. Eventually, I think, once we get to about Tuesday, Wednesday, those fronts will start to be dragged a little bit further northwards. Let's flesh out some of those details then. Saturday, not a bad day for many places. One or two local showers around, the odd patch of rain, but compared to recent days, many places staying dry, with some broken cloud lifting towards most higher tops and some sunshine coming through. The wind will strengthen, and here comes our area of low pressure that will sweep in as we go into the evening and the night. Now, the frontal rainfall associated with that will clear away eastwards into early Sunday, some residual rain just first thing. Then it's the problem with looking at showers, and those will cluster together in something a bit more organised, coming in from the west and southwest. And some hefty bursts may become quite frequent in places, tending to track eastwards across Scotland and northern England through into Sunday afternoon. Chance of a rumble of thunder, with things being unstable again within that southwesterly flow. Maybe even as far south as the Pennines and Wales, an isolated rumble of thunder can't be ruled out here if you do just find a heavy shower. Much more scattered though, really here relative to recent days. A brisk southwesterly wind will be around and it'll feel quite cool with that air mass having come around this time off the North Atlantic. Now, high pressure then is to the southeast as we go into Monday. Here's the next conveyor belt of fronts running in from the Atlantic. Bit of uncertainty exactly where the worst of the rain will track, but the idea of some low cloud and some persistent rain into western mountains is very believable through Monday daytime. Drier the further north and east you go. The risk of the wind strengthening to gale force, again at least for periods, as a south to southwesterly. Much of Wales and probably the Peak District should stay dry, but those Irish Sea coasts of Wales may just pull in some cloud and drizzly rain. It's really that same conveyor belt of a front which is lingering around into Tuesday. I wouldn't want to say exactly where it will lie at this stage. It will just drift along in that south to southwesterly flow. So some places, again, could be stuck with it for a good many hours, perhaps much of the day, tending to fragment a little bit, but there's the risk of some heavy bursts of rain around for some through Tuesday. The far north of Scotland may escape with some shelter with that southerly airflow. And again, mid-Wales and the Peak District may well stay dry too. And here, with the airflow coming up from the south, temperatures will be becoming very warm. And it's that warming up story that will continue through midweek with central parts of England and Wales, the valleys getting into the mid-20s. It may well actually, in southeast England, get to 30 degrees by this stage. We've got what's left of a front, though, toward the northwest, and that still has the risk of a few bursts of rain around, and it may well be that an isolated thunderstorm with a more humid atmosphere goes up somewhere around the Pennines on Wednesday afternoon and evening. A long way off to get the detail of that one, but that risk is just there as the temperatures begin to build. Now, a bit of a fight going on between some of the forecasting models for the later part of the week. Some indications keep high pressure quite near to us, with temperatures still generally on the warm side. Other indications still bring some problems in from the Atlantic to see the risk of some cloud, wind and some rain, chiefly toward the northwest. I think there will be some dry weather that is perhaps more extensive later in the week compared to earlier on, if the high pressure as shown here just stays nearer to us for a spell. We're just then watching what develops out to our south and our west as we head towards next weekend as to whether anything just breaks down and again starts to form something a bit thundery. We may well find that it's still a decent amount of dry and warm weather, but I wouldn't quite want to guarantee where we get to by the end of the week at this stage. So I'll update this video for you again on Tuesday. Stay up to date with your local forecast every day, of course, on our website. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.